Okay, and I'll just let it, it'll take a minute.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm so happy you are here, and we're going to get started in just a moment as we let a few more people in. We will start with Havdalah and then candle lighting, and then we will begin. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy you're here. We are going to begin with Havdalah, as it is the end of Shabbat. So I encourage you to follow along with me as I light this candle. Okay. הנה ישועתי אבטח ולא אבחר, כי עוזי בזמרת אדוני ויהי לי לישועה. ושאבתם מים בששון ממעייני הישועה, לאדוני הישועה, על עמך ברכתך סלע. אדוני צבאות עמנו משגב לנו אל יעקב סלע. אדוני צבאות אשר אדמותיך בך, אדוני הושיע מלך יעננו ויום קורנו. ליהודים הייתה עורב ושמחה וששון מקר, כן תהיה לנו כוס ישועות עשיו ושם אדוני אקרא. לי לי לה 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 לי 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 לה 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 לי לי ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei Lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai lai ya la lai 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 la la lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai lai ya la lai 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 ya la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei besamim borei minei besamim ya la lai ya la ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai lai ya la lai 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 la la lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai lai ya la lai 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 la la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh ya lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai lai ya la lai 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 la la lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la la lai lai ya la lai 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 ya la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu בין ישראל לעמים, בין יום השביעי לששת ימי המעשה. ברוך אתה אדוני, המבדיל בין קודש לחול. יאללה, 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 Shavua Tov, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy to join you on this Hanukkah night, which is why we're going to invite the Orioners to help us light a third night of Hanukkah candles. Here we are. And I invite them to give us a Hanukkah blessing.
Hi, everyone. Happy Hanukkah. I'm wishing you all a wonderful Hanukkah on the third night. And also just to express some gratitude to our clergy and our staff and our lay leadership for all they're doing to keep us together during the pandemic. May it be over very soon. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim b'avoteinu bayamim Mahosur Yeshuati Lechana El Shabeya Tikun Beit Tefilati V'sham Toda Dizabeya Lietachin Matbeya Mitzar Hamnaveya Azekmor Vashir Mizmor Chanukah Tamizbeach, Azek Mor Vashir Mizmor, Chanukah Tamizbeach. Happy third night. Mi emalel gvurot Yisrael otamim hen bechol dor yakum hagibor Noel Shema bayamim hahem hazman hazeh Maccabim Hoshea u'Kodesh u'v'yameinu kol am Yisrael itachad yakum ve'yigael. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Shema bayamim hahem hazman hazeh Maccabim Hoshea u'Kodesh u'v'yameinu kol am Yisrael itachad yakum ve'yigael. Hello, Eliana, and welcome everyone. For those of you who don't know Eliana Light, she's fabulous, and we are so happy to have her with us on this screen. Just a quick background, Eliana Light is an amazing singer, songwriter, composer, and most importantly, educator. Educator for all, and she's great at all of those things. She just released an album last year, I think, called Songs About God, which is amazing, and you should all listen to it. And she's an amazing educator, especially talking about God and prayer. And I've learned a lot from her. She's really a teacher of mine. So I'm so excited to have her here. We met each other in New York, although neither of us are there anymore. We both have left, but it's just such a pleasure to have you here with us. So I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Thank you so much. I'm so beyond thrilled to be here with you, my esteemed colleague and friend at your wonderful community. Just want to say a few things before we start. First of all, I'm here in North Carolina, coming to you from the future. It's beautiful in the future, so don't worry about it. Second of all, speaking of educators, there's an educator of mine that I wanted to shout out who's on this Zoom call. Hi, Hazel family. Avi was a principal of mine in Schechter back in Memphis, and it really makes my heart sing to see him here. Not only did he teach me a love of Judaism, but also a sense of rhythm, because he was also my drum teacher, and it has made a lot of difference in my life. So I really appreciate him being here. No matter who you are, we want to see your face. You won't be broadcast anywhere, don't worry, but it's good for us to see each other. So if you are feeling so bold, please turn your camera on. Are you in your pajamas? Are you eating dinner? Are you, whatever you are, turn your camera on. If you don't want to look at your own face, you can use hide self view, which you might be able to do. If you're able, if you click on the three dots on the top right-hand corner of your screen, click hide self view, then you can't see you, but we can see you. So it lets us all be together. I've put a PDF of our song sheet into the chat for you to use. Please sing along, even though we cannot hear each other sing. We can sense each other sing. We can see each other sing. We can be close to the camera and be together, whether you're singing the words or letting them enter your heart or just feeling them. We really hope that we're able to bring some more light into the world on this night. So let's start with a classic just to get us going in 3 languages, no less. Shall we give it a try? Hanukkah, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, one for each night. They shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night. They shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One of the many Yiddish variations, shall we? Chanukah, Chanukah, Yontif Hashener, Alistaker, Freilicher, Nidonach, Chazainer, Alle Nachten redlich spielen mir, so dick heißen Latke, Sessel, Nashir, sich Kinder, sind Kinder, die Chanach der Lichter lechon, Lummer alle singen, Lummer alle springen, Lummer alle tanzen in Chor, Lummer alle singen, Lummer alle singen, Lummer alle springen, Lummer alle tanzen in Chor. And because it's the third night of Hanukkah, let's sing in the third language, shall we? Yemei HaChanukah, Chanukah, Nikdashenu, Legilu v'simcha, Nimale et libeinu, Laila vayom Tzfiloveinu neso, Suftaniyot nochal bamlarot, Ha'iru, Hadliku, Neirot Chanukah rabim, Al hanisim ve'al haniflaot asher cholelu hamakabim, Al hanisim ve'al haniflaot asher cholelu hamakabim. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That was beautiful. 3 versions of Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah. I see some kiddos dancing That is the right idea. You don't have to be a kiddo to dance, but if you feel compelled to, please do. Just as the flames of the candle dance, so can we. I don't know. Sounds about right. I love Hanukkah music. It gets a bad rap sometimes, but I really do love a lot of these songs. In particular, this next version of Hanerot Halalu, which was written by my mother's childhood cantor, Baruch Cohen, Rabbi Cantor Baruch Cohen, who also had a career in Hollywood. I was looking up this song and it led me to his IMDb page. Didn't know he had one. And I loved singing this as a kid. And I hope you will too, because you have one job. Well, you can sing the words with me, but if you want to do this one job, this is your one job. Yabba bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam. That's your job. You just have to do that basically the whole time until the slow part, but you'll know where that is. Try it with me. Ready? Yabba bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim. Nice and Jewish. Yabba bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam. So while you do that, I will sing some stuff over you. Or you can try to sing those things with me. But let's yabba bim bam a couple of times just to get in the swing of it. Here we go. Yabba bim bam 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 yabba bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim. Keep it going. Hanerot halalu anachnu madlikim bim bam al hanisim ve'al hatshuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavotenu bayamim hahem bazman Kohanecha HaKadoshim. Here's a slow part with me. V'chol shemonat yemei Chanukah, v'chol shemonat yemei Chanukah, Hanerot halalu, Hanerot halalu kodeshem. Yabba bim bam 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 yabba bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam. Try it with me in English. Now we kindle the candles, remembering the days of old. Lights full of mystery, lights full of history, sparks from the battles brave and bold, blazing the story of ancient glory. Maccabees who fought to worship free, still standing by us, old Mattathias, cause ye faithful, come along with me. As each night we add one light, we add a prayer that freedom is for all. So we know we keep them holy till the eight are thrilling, great and small. Yabba bim bam 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 yabba bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim. Let's bring it down. Yabba bim bam 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 yabba bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam bim bam. Beautiful, beautiful. Give yourselves a Zoom round of applause. Good for you, good for me to see feedback. Give yourself some sparkly hands. We are all here to shine our light, no matter what size. Who knew that oil wasn't going to last? I don't know if you've heard this story yet, but I heard it from a friend of mine on Facebook who said, really in the Jewish calendar, Hanukkah is the only holiday we don't prepare for. Interestingly enough, out of all the major holidays, Purim has a fast, Pesach has Shavuot has the Omer, Pesach has the firstborn, High Holidays has Elul. Hanukkah is the only holiday that we don't see coming. And we're not supposed to, because the miracle of the light took us by surprise. We are supposed to be surprised and delighted by the light that we have in the world. So let's continue to be surprised and delighted by our light and each other's light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, I am now. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Don't hide it there. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. All late nights of Hanukkah. All late nights of Hanukkah. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, all late nights of Hanukkah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. All late nights of Hanukkah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. 2 more times. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. 1 more time. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Ah, oh, beautiful, my friends. I love seeing pets on the screen. It makes me very happy when some pets wander by. Can you give me a little wiggle, sparkly fingers, or a thumbs up if you're with us? Very good. It's really hard to get feedback over Zoom. Cantor Green, you must know what I'm talking about. Is it hard to get feedback over Zoom?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Like talking into an empty universe and you don't know who's watching, but you're hoping for the best.
You're hoping for the best, just like putting our light into the darkness. We might not know who's out there. We might not know who will need our hope and our help, but we do it anyway because it is the right thing to do. Sounds about right. We're on page 6, moving in. Some of these songs are singy songs. Some of these songs are listening songs. This is more of a listening song moment. My first album was called A New Light, which I thought was really clever because that's my last name. It's not a stage name. It's the one that I was given and gifted with. I feel really glad about that. But when I was looking at Or Chadash, how we can be a new light, I thought, isn't that what has sustained our people for so many generations, which is definitely one of the themes of Hanukkah, sustaining and Jewish heritage continuing on into the future? It's because we are able to give and be that new light to our sacred texts. So I hope that you will catch on at least to the chorus. It's pretty snazzy. And there's only 3 chords. So if you have an instrument with you and you want to play, really only 3 chords. Like many of the things I write. Doesn't have to be complicated to be good, I think. The dusty pages of a worn-in book don't mean a thing unless you take a look. It may seem faded, it may seem square, but hidden inside it has so much to share. Passed on down all through the line, given different meanings in each space and time. There is a spark, it can ignite, and all you gotta do is bring the light. Cause a new light shine, cause a new light shine. Time to get on up, say tradition is mine. Cause a new light shine, cause a new light to shine. Once you've taken the time, there's so much you can find. In the Torah you will see the laws and stories of our history. But it's just words, no matter how true, until you find the fire inside of you. The door by door, the tradition is passed. We make it our own and so we make it last. They say there's 70 faces of the Torah to share. Look in the mirror and you'll see one there. Cause a new light to shine, cause a new light to shine. Time to get on up, say tradition is mine. Cause a new light to shine, cause a new light to shine. Once you've taken the time, there's so much. Try it with me, cause a new light to shine, cause a new light to shine. Time to get on up, say tradition is mine. Cause a new light to shine, cause a new light to shine. Once you've taken the time, there's so much you can find. You gotta add your spark to the fire of our nation. You gotta light the dark, give your voice to God's creation. You gotta be yourself, shine with all your might. Add your own small light and keep the fire burning bright. Shine, shine, shine a new light. Shine, shine, keep it burning bright. Try it with me, shine, 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 shine a new light. Shine, keep going. Shine, keep it burning bright. taking the time. There's so much you can find. Thank you, Cantor Green, for giving me the opportunity to sing that. I think I've only performed that publicly like 3 times, so it's not in heavy rotation, but it's very fun. Thank you.
I love it. Thanks for bringing it to us.
I'm so glad. I think it's really up to us. Judaism is a beautiful, incredible thing, but only if we do something with it. It's the same to me about holidays and Shabbat, our holy times. Yes, the times are holy, but they're only holy to us if we acknowledge that holiness and find a way to make it our own. And that's what we can do as modern Jews, is that we can find ways to live the beautiful parts of our heritage and make them our own. There's so many. Yes, wish each other happy Hanukkah in the chat. Absolutely, Marissa. I love this. Share happy Hanukkah, share Hanukkah wishes to each other. That is one of our ways that we can shine our light, and how we can share in the light of Hanukkah. On page 7 is one of my other absolute favorite. Well, these are a lot of favorite songs because it was really a great excuse to put together some of our favorites. By Rabbi David Paskin. There's so much light in Judaism in our rituals. And ritual, to me, one of my favorite definitions is it's a way to make ideas manifest. It's a way to make themes, ideas, values tangible, things that we can see and use and do. And by making it tangible, it might make it stick a little more. So this is a song about all of the ways that we use light in Judaism. Raise that key a little bit, but this again is very repetitive, so I hope that you'll be able to catch on to the chorus and even the verses. Yeah, let's do it here. Let it shine, let it shine. Come on, let that light shine. Try that with me. Let it shine, let it shine. Come on, let that light shine. Here we go. When it shines, it ushers in the day of rest. A day free from work, a day free from stress. When it shines, it brings us closer to the one. When it shines, it brightens up the dark winter's night. We remember the miracles and the long, hard fights. When it shines, it brings us closer to the one. Sing with me, let it shine. So let it shine, let it shine. Come on, let that light shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Shine. Come on, let that light shine. When it shines, we celebrate the holiest days, when we're filled with thanks and words of praise. When it shines, it brings us closer to the one. When it shines, it lights up our house of prayer. It forever gives light, it will always be there. When it shines, it brings us closer to the one. Let's sing it out, let it shine. So let it shine, let it shine. Come on, let that light shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Come on, let that light shine. When it shines, we can see the possibility for a world of peace and harmony. When it shines, it brings us closer to the one. Yes, I see a tambourine. Oh my gosh, yes, to the one. If you have any instruments out there that you want to play, or you just want to tap your hands, tap your feet, whatever you've got, let's sing it out one last time. So let it shine, let it shine. Come on, let that light shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Come on, let that light shine. Let let's breathe that in. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Bringing that light into our life. Yes, yes, clap emojis. I love them. More clap emojis. Or actual claps, that's nice too. Beautiful. I love that we get to bring in this theme of light. And it's not new. Jewish people certainly are not the first people to look around in the winter and say, it's dark. Maybe we should gather our family together and tell stories and light some fires. It's a very human thing. It's a very ancient thing. And that's why I love this song by Billy Jonas, which personally, maybe one of my favorite songs ever written. And I learned how to play it this year, mostly because I was so taken by the imagery. So take a deep breath, as the song says. Take a breath, make a wish, and say, let there be light. Follow along if you would like, or just kind of close your eyes, sway, and be here. From the vastness of outer space issued a plan to separate sea from sky and sand. But how to give form to the night? Take a breath, make a wish, and say, let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let's try that together. Let there be light. Ready? Let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Beautiful. In the depth of the forest, we fashioned our drums to echo the heart-beating heat of the sun. Call it back from its dark winter flight. Round a torch in a cave we sang, let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let there be light with me. Let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. In the scorch of the desert, the Maccabees strayed. Their faith, it was fixed in a flickering flame. When one days of oil burned 8 nights, every day they would pray singing, let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let there be. Let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. If you would like to, for this last one, take a deep breath, maybe even put your hand on your heart. It's been a long, long, long year. It seems like winter has gone on forever, even though it has just begun. Give yourself this breath and imagine that there is a flame inside of your heart, connecting to all of our flames ever since creation. In the wick of the lantern, the flame in your heart is an ember remembering back to the start. So if nothing is working out right, take a breath, make a wish, and sing, let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let's sing it again with all of our hearts. Let there be light. Let there be light. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let there
So I'm learning something too tonight. You also mentioned earlier that it's an excuse to, this moment here is an excuse to sing our favorite songs, which it is. So the next song is Light These Lights by Debbie Friedman. And if anyone knows me, you know that Debbie Friedman is so important in my life, was when I was a kid and continues to be. And this song is from her Hanukkah album, which I listened to, I would say, pretty much religiously as a kid. So it brings me back to that time, and I'm excited to share it with you. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Try that with me. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let's sing this together. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen.
That song is so yummy and warm. Ugh, I love it so much. That's what we're able to do just by being together. We're able to bring light and love into our hearts. I also love that song because it's a prayer for the people that we are not with. And there are so many people, unfortunately, right now that we are not with. And so we send them our love and our blessings. I see from the comments there are some grandparents on the call. I love that we, even though we're not physically together, we get to be in spaces with people who we don't usually get to be with. So we're finding that light in the darkness. Light is returning. This beautiful chant by Charlie Murphy, which was mashed up with Banu Choshech by Banot and Noah Aronson originally. I love it so much. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. And I'm feeling that very strongly now as we kind of see a light at the end of the tunnel in the crisis we're in, and yet the place we are now is so, so dark. How can we hold on to that light, to that lightness in whatever place we might be? So we'll do both of these together. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Try that with me. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Let's do that a few more times. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Banu khoshekh legaresh beyadelu orash kol echad hu katan bekudanu eitan sura khoshekh al ashchor sura mipnei haor sura khoshekh al ashchor sura mipnei haor. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. We have come to chase the dark. In our hands are fire inspired. Each of us is one small light, but together we shine bright. Surah khoshekh al ashchor, surah mipnei haor, surah khoshekh al ashchor, surah mipnei haor. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. Light is returning, even though this is the darkest hour. No one can hold back the dawn. That needs some like jazzy snaps, you know, like we're wearing berets, we're hanging at the club. Oh yay, Hanukkah troll. Yes, if you have Hanukkah tchotchkes, I love Hanukkah tchotchkes. Any Hanukkah kitsch, Hanukkah decorations. Oh my gosh, I love Hanukkah tchotchkes so much. If you have any to hold to the camera. Yes, that makes me so, oh, I love that mug. I love that. I don't know what that other thing is, but I like it. Hanukkah bears. Oh my God. Oh, there's more. There's more, Marissa's household says. Aha, you haven't even seen. Well, my Hanukkah kitsch is mostly over there. I have this sign that says peace and light. I don't even know if it's facing the correct way for you. It might be backwards. More Hanukkah bears. Giant Hanukkah bear. My mom has that one outside of her house. Yes. Oh my God, I love it so much. It's amazing, I must say, that is that coming up for mine? No. That's okay. I love that that we're able to be, or even if we don't feel like we're able to be, some of us do anyway, that we're able to be publicly Jewish. I do not take it for granted one single second that I can be publicly Jewish, that I can wear my happy Hanukkah sweater, that we can light giant menorahs in the streets. It's a little more dangerous now than maybe we would have felt it 10 years ago, but we know that we must continue to be publicly ourselves and make sure that no group is ever targeted or harmed and that everybody can feel safe in this country. And this next song I wrote In 2015 or 2016, when we had a very drastic shift in the way that this country was going to treat and welcome immigrants. And it was very scary because many of us, our families, came to this country through those very routes, seeking safety. And it made so much sense to use the example of the candle in the window, that we put our Hanukkot facing outwards, not just for ourselves, but for others, to see that we are a safe harbor, we are a safe haven. So this song is primarily call and response. So you can have the words out, or you can just repeat after me. But first we're gonna do some woes. Try that with me. Light a candle in the window, light a candle in. Watch it shining bright, watch it shining bright. Light a candle in the window, light a candle in. Lighting up the night. Light a candle in the window, light a candle in. So everyone can see, so everyone can see. Here there are miracles. If you want them to be, if you want them to be, well, see a candle in the window, just a little spark, just a little spark. See a candle in the window, see a candle, lighting up the dark, lighting up the dark. See a candle in the window, see a candle in, sending hope to you, sending hope to you. Here there are miracles, here there are miracles. We can make it through, we can make it through. See a light in every window, see a light in every. We will stand as one, we will stand as one. See a light in every window, till the work is done. See a light in every window, shining through the night. We are the miracles, we are the light. Oh, 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 Beautiful. Only a few songs left in our concert together. How are you doing? A few more songs? Yes, yes? Beautiful. I love that you have in your beautiful community Hanukkah celebrations going all week long, because that's what we have, a whole week for us to celebrate and to find the light and the joy even in the dark times. Bit of a stretch when asked to talk about light. Whew, it's 9:55 here where I am, so we're getting to the past my bedtime portion of the concert. But you're giving me all this energy, and I'm still here and happy to be with you. I might just make less sense as I ramble. So, Cantor Green, please forgive me if I make less sense. I think a lot, as Cantor Green said, about God, about what we say about God, what we talk about God, but also our experience in the world of connection and divinity. Because I know for me, the issue came when I had what I thought Judaism said about God, Juden's guy with beard sort of thing, which isn't really a Jewish idea, but there are a lot of reasons why a lot of people think it is. And the experiences I had in the world, the deepest experiences I had of feeling connected to other people, connected to my past, and even to a future that wasn't yet to be, feeling small and feeling big and part of the world at the same time, feeling awe, feeling overwhelming gratitude, feeling these big feelings and not knowing that that was connected, that I could call those feelings God, that I could call out to those feelings as God, that those were the same. And so I try to build that bridge between what we think we know about God based on Judaism, our head knowledge, and what we feel in the world of where we find holiness, our heart knowledge. So I invite everyone, as we're bringing in light into our lives, to take a meditative moment, to find a comfortable way to sit in your chair, maybe with your feet planted on the floor, sitting actively, rolling your shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall, taking a deep breath in and out, and allowing this next song to be kind of a meditation, helping you find the light inside of your heart, connecting it to the light that you feel in the world. When I forget I'm as small as a speck of dust, a Sinai el-Harim. When I forget I'm as big as the universe, a Sinai el-Harim. I look up to the mountains and my answer comes. We are one, we are one, we are one. I look up to the mountains and my answer comes. We are one, we are one, we are one. When I can't see the pure inside of me, a Sinai el-Harim. When I can't find the peace inside my mind, a Sinai el-Harim. I look up to the mountains and my answer comes. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. I look up to the mountains and my answer comes. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. You can sing that with me. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. Believe it in your heart. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. We are all made up of the same star stuff. We are held and loved. We are one. Try that with me. We are all made up of the same star stuff. We are held and loved. We are one. We are all made up of the same star stuff. We are held and loved. We are one. Ezri, Meim Havaya. Oh, I look up to the mountains, my answer comes. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. We are one, we are one, we are one, we are one. We are one, we are one, we are one. That's how I feel whenever I look up to the mountains, though. It is much rarer for me than it is for you, being where you are. But I hope that you're still able to find that sense of awe, that sense of wonder, of smallness, of bigness, and of connection wherever you are.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Eliana. And I will also have to say it's one of my favorite songs that you've given us. I think it encompasses a lot of what we all feel and reminds us of the good and the light and the darkness. And I think that is what we're here to say and to talk about and to feel. So thank you. And thank you for being with us. I appreciate it. Even though we're miles away, to be together is so special. So thank you. We are going to end with an Al Hanisim. We're kind of ending on a slower note, which I like. This Al Hanisim was written by Jacob Spike Krauss. It's a little bit of a different vibe, but feel free to sing along. Al Hanisim ve'al ha'purkan ve'al ha'gvurot ve'al ha'tshuot ve'al ha'milchamot she'asita la'avoteinu ve'imoteinu vayamim ve'al ha'gvurot ve'al ha'tshuot ve'al ha'milchamot she'asita la'avoteinu ve'imoteinu בימים ההם בזמן הזה לאבותינו ואימותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה בזמן הזה בזמן הזה Happy Hanukkah, everyone. And thank you, Eliana, so much for bringing music into our lives, for bringing light into the darkness.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Feel free to unmute and say Happy Hanukkah on your way out.
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah, friends.
Happy Hanukkah!
Leanna, so proud of you. It was wonderful.
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah. Thanks for doing this.
You're so good to see y'all. Oh, amazing. So special. All right.
Bye.